What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. So, unfortunately, Terrorized Cows just ended, so that sucks. So, a baby had to go to bed when she went to bed, you know? But hey, everybody, got OPH, we got Duck, we got G-Stacks. Welcome in, guys. All right, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Hope you guys' day is going well. And yeah, man, it's been brutal with Trav runs lately. I was considering either doing Trav or doing cows tonight. So, hey, I want to switch it up and run some cows. So here we are. But how are you guys doing? Oh, G-Stacks, yeah, Thursday night you're working, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get my run counter up and going. Here we go, we're on run 256. And it has been a long time since I've had a high room. Yeah, Doug, good to see you, man. Yeah, just missed the terror zone. Unfortunate. But it looks like Tristram is terrorized, so we'll get a little taster of that, I guess. We'll get a little taster of it. But yeah, it has been a really long time since I got a high rune from cows. So I'm really hoping that tonight is the night for that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so baby definitely wanted to go to sleep a little bit later than I'm used to. But I figured I would pop on and stream even if it was just for an hour, which it might be tonight. But hopefully I can do a little bit more for you fellas. After this run, I'll do a quick gear check for you, just to show you what I'm working with. Let me go to live chat because here we go. Because I know that has been an issue on other people's streams, like when I'm on Sweet Phil's stream. I don't know if that's still the case now that they fixed the usernames. But here we go. I can at least see you now. Yes, I do have to flex that D-Web, but Duck, man, you got that nice D-Web, man. What was it, a 40, wasn't it a 2 and 49, if I'm not mistaken? Man, that was beautiful, man. That is nothing to be upset about. That is absolutely nothing to be upset about, my friend. I'm happy for you. 249, my goodness. I know you've been looking for that thing for a while, so congratulations, man. Hardcore. That's a flex. That's a flex right there. Ooh, we got a unique ring! Just say Joe, welcome in. Alright, let's see what this is. Carrion Wind. Okay. So, I think the poison goes a little bit higher, but I can't remember, but that's a cool find. I will take a Carrion Wind. Oop, is this working? Hold on, fellas. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Well, my recording isn't working, so that's cool. So when I find this high rune, it'll have to be a clip from the stream. Optimistic thinking, right? Yeah, I think I would too, Duck, because Man, I've said it before, but during COVID I tried to grow a beard or a mustache, and dude, yeah, I'm not someone who can grow facial hair. I did it for like 2 months and my wife was just hating it the entire time. And by the time I called it quits, like I said, it was about 2 months in, and it was nothing more than like what a lot of like 13-year-olds can do, you know? Just like a stringy, prepubescent beard. It was awful. Oh, I'm supposed to have my run counter displayed. Here you go. Just curious how this stream is looking on your guys' end. If you don't mind letting me know in chat, I would appreciate it. Because I messed with some more settings in hopes that it's not too laggy. Hey, Grey Wolf, welcome in. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I missed last week because I was traveling. And I damn near didn't stream tonight, just because of how late it is. But I'm glad I'm here. Glad you guys are all in here. Thank you very much, D-Stacks. Appreciate it, man. Ooh, a cleaver. This is going to be Butcher's Pupil. 180 on the ED. Not too bad. Alright. I think that will be it. Alright. Alright. Getting a little spicy in chat there, I see. I'm cheap, not free. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, we did it. Alright, so Tristram is terrorized, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time in there than I normally do, taking out those champion packs. But let's go ahead and do it. And right off the bat, we got us under. Oh no, it's a Geeds! Alright. I see ya. Right? Yeah, it is. I think this is pretty good Geeds. 160, 39 Geeds. Let's check this out. 138, 34. Yeah, we'll leave that one. But that's alright. Oh, why am I messing with Griswold? No reason to mess with Griswold. Yes, I do accept that to have you around. Yes. Okay, maybe it's better up here. Not much going on there. Ooh, we got minions, right? Yep. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Well, this is a really long Tristram run. Partly because everyone in here is like... a lot of skeletons anyways are poison immune. Let's see if we got one more champion pack up here. Nope. Alright. I know, I get one every time too. It's really strange. It's always from work too. I don't... Kind of bizarre. Don't know why it works that way. Guaranteed packs. That's right. That's right. Oh. You know, trying to do this with my CTA is not the best idea. That's why things weren't dying very quickly. right. Got a jewel up here to check out. Hey Tristan, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, we got a little co-room. We'll hold on to that. I think I'm kind of past picking up co-rooms, but why not? Why not? So I found a grailer today for this account because I did start over a grail just to see how long it would take me when I got my PC to do it. It's not my all-time grail, but it is a new fresh grail. But I was running Tristram earlier and I found Bane Ash, so that was kind of a cool find. It's always cool to find a grailer, especially when it's sticking out like a sore thumb amongst, like, you know, Tyrael's Might and Mang Song's. It's like you got Tyrael's Might, Mang Song, and Bane Ash, you know? So I'm down to only a few items left in my restarted grail. Well, I could see why people would call you Tristram. A Nell Striker, nice. I think that is still on my on this grail as well. I can't remember the name of the Grail website. I use it on my phone. That's a good question. I'm not certain. I'd have to look at it. It's like Holy Grail Tracker or something. It has like a Crown of Ages on the app picture. It's funny, you'd think I would know. My meat shields! Tomb of D2? Tome of D2, okay. Alright, on to the next. Yours has a jaw rune as a logo. That's cool, man. But yeah, there's a lot of different Grail sites out there. And I think they're all pretty good. Okay, we'll skip the skeleton packs as I see them. Oh man, this one's like all skeletons. Dang it, all the champion packs are skeletons. Maybe I should keep a Sunder, a Poison Sunder in my inventory just in case. You know, it's almost a shame that I'm missing out on those ones. So why don't we go ahead and just rock it for a second. Hey Michael, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, that's enough of that. I have longed for your insults. So I didn't see the 40th birthday stream, but I did see DP made an amazing shirt. If you guys have not seen that, on I forget which page it was on, but DP's shirt was amazing, man, for Surfbox's 40th birthday stream. Okay. But yeah, G-Stacks, we always stop by that park when we're going through Oroville. That little river park. It's a like nice halfway point between us and family. And man, that is a great place. Stop and let kids run around, swing on the swing and everything. Be right next to the river. Yeah, he ain't real. I was hoping to see him today. Would have made my workday a little nicer. Here we go. Century. Yes, Duck. Although I know what you mean, but I don't think I would leave any child alone in Oroville anywhere, no matter how nice that park is, how safe it seems, or anywhere for that matter, but I think G-Stacks would be the first to agree with me. Just like he wouldn't do that where I live either. Because he's familiar with my area, and it's no better. Up early. Are you up early, my friend? Because I'm up late. Yeah, that's true, isn't it, G-Stacks? Alright, on to the next. Oh, you're talking to Michael, I'm sorry. 5 a.m. here, no work today, so don't even know why I'm up. Well, I'm glad you are, man. Alright, we'll hold on to that Sunder. Oh man, Grey Wolf, that's tough. Four hours. That's brutal. More champions, so that'll be all of them in here. Run back here really quick. Yeah, I get it, Michael. Pretty much always have it on the background. Alright, we got some rare boots to look at. Almost. But almost is not ever good enough. So with that gene, do you feel rested? With that amount of sleep, or is it just like you can't sleep very long and then you're just always kind of perpetually tired? Because that would be really rough. Minesweeper. All right, got a rare belt to look at. No good. Jewel, no good. Well, hey, man. I guess be thankful that at least you feel rested on that amount of sleep. That can almost be like a superpower. You don't have to sleep longer than 4 hours. For a while there, when I was playing a lot of cows, I was like hearing the cow noises in my sleep. It was awful. Ooh, we got Mavina's caster. Yeah, you finally got there, Stacks. 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome, man. Congratulations. So how far behind are you on, how far behind are you with, like, your watch hours? Let's check out the Scarab Husk. 546. Yeah, I could do better than that. Yeah, I think I'm at like 498 or something like that. I forget, but I'm not... I've been growing steadily. I think I've had like 30 subscribers in the last month or something like that. All right. Finally, a Tristram that's not all skeletons. See if we can drop Griswold here. Oh wait. Totally not worth it, but I'm already committed. All right. 2 minutes to get to the cow level. Goated. It's cracked, as the kids say. Yeah, you should apply for it now, G-Stacks. Oh, you said you haven't checked watch hours. Mag layer is at like 1,300, so about 7. Yeah. And the rough part is too is that you need to do it within a year, so it's like it like starts over after a year. So hopefully you get that soon, man. I forget what I'm at, but like my last couple videos have not done very well in terms of views and watch hours, so I need to figure out a way to make my videos a little bit more engaging, more fun to watch, because like most people stop watching after like 30 seconds. So I'm sure there's something I'm missing that can really boost those numbers up for me, because if I had, you know, like 1,300 or 1,400 people watching my videos, but they watched for 5 minutes instead of like 30 seconds, then it'd be a lot different. But yeah, my watch hours are really low. But hey, it's all good. I do this for fun, so I like hanging out with you guys. And it's kind of nice too, like having a smaller stream, because I can actually like talk to you guys, you know. So what about crack? Hey Dapper Dan, how you doing? Yeah, I'm clearing Tristram because it is terrorized. And I have like 300% magic find or more, so I just figure why not, you know. But the watch hours, they it counts towards getting monetized on YouTube. So like you have to have a certain number of subscribers, plus you have to have a certain number of watch hours as well. And if you hit both of those benchmarks, then you can get monetized. Yeah, it does, Dapper Dan, but I certainly don't expect you to rewatch videos for me. You do not have to do that, because really it's more about getting like the broad audience to watch more than 30 seconds. Because that, I'm sure that would help, you know, but it's like, I think you need like 4,000 hours watched, and I'm at, or maybe it's 3,000 and I'm at like 1,400 total since I started doing the YouTube thing. So it's not very much, unfortunately. Yeah, the algorithm does. So like if people aren't watching your videos for very long, then it doesn't recommend them to people. Yeah, so the one area I think I've done a really good job at improving are my thumbnails to get people in. But yeah, there's just something about my videos, whether it's the mods or just the way they're put together, it's just not retaining an audience, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's not anything of your concern, Dapper Dan. But yeah, just discussing it with, since G Stacks, and he just hit 1,000. Yeah, so Michael, the shorts are like totally separate. So like they don't count towards like your video watch hours. It's kind of strange. Like you have to get one or the other. Like your video watch hours have to hit a certain amount, or you need to have your shorts hit a certain amount. It's like one or the other. Oh, hold on here. Let's see what G-Stack said. It's just like a cowboy riding Tanner. Whoa! Yeah. You know, Stacks, I wish I could tell you how on the nose you are about this, what I'm doing for this cow video. But you're not far off of what I'm actually doing for this video that's already recorded. So obviously you guys know that I already found the entire Cow King set, but I decided to run this until I get another high rune, because I'm just frustrated that in 261 runs I have 2 high runes. So, oh, need to get the leg. What am I doing? So, anyways, once I do find another high rune, then then you guys will get to see me do some silly shit with some animals. I'll leave it at that. Family friendly. Oh man, what am I doing? There we go. But that's kind of like part of my thing with YouTube is like I've decided to take the route of having silly intros and try to get people's attention doing it that way, but it's kind of weird, man. It's I think it's honestly, I just think it's the mods. I think the general like Diablo 2 community really has a problem with mods. And it's unfortunate because most people, you know, want the quality of life changes on Diablo 2, but when they see someone using it, it's like they don't trust the video, you know? Just the way it is. You are smart, Stacks. Dapper Dan, that I don't know. I know that Twitch is like better suited for streaming in certain ways, but I don't stream on Twitch. I just stream on YouTube. And maybe I'm missing out on something with that, but honestly, I'm just a little lazy and haven't set up a Twitch account to stream anything. I do like the raid feature with Twitch. I wish that they made that a more accessible option on YouTube, because I think you can do it, but it's just not very accessible. Like you have to go through a bunch of steps to make it happen. It's like, yeah, no one's gonna do that, you know? Yeah, exactly, Grey Wolf. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe I'll switch off the mods and try it out and see if I do better. But the other part of me says, you know, like, screw you guys, like, I'm gonna play the way I want to play. And just retain an audience that is cool with it. Little Rune in hiding. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Grey Wolf. You pan into Tanner frolicking in the field and yell at us, "Quit horsing around." I like the idea. Just scream at my horse, "Quit horsing around!" That sounds like early YouTube humor. I know the soundtrack to this game is amazing. At one point I had a 12-string guitar and I learned how to play like the Tristram theme music. The Tom and Jerry humor, that's right. Yeah, really the whole game is excellent with the music. I like your ideas. I like your ideas, Stacks. Trogdor? Yeah, man. That's awesome. One year I dressed up as Tourette's guy. I don't know if you guys remember that. I dressed up as Tourette's guy for Halloween, and I pulled it off well. I was proud of that one. You'll have to post that on Discord. Oh! Almost died. G-Stacks knows. I watched like all the videos before the Halloween party too, so I had like all the one-liners ready to go. I definitely smacked a shaker of salt. Yeah, please do, Duck. I was choking on a lot of the lines from that G-Stacks. Yeah, a lot of the early YouTube stuff is amazing, Grey Wolf. But I don't know if, like, the younger generations would find it funny, just like we don't find Skibbity Bike funny, or Skibbity Toilet. said bike because those neighborhood kids call my bike Skibbity Bike. But then they can't keep up with their fancy e-bikes while I'm on my manual blue Skibbity Bike. Oh, I said I was going to do a gear check for you guys, but I don't know. You guys are all probably, you're all usually in my stream, so I'm not sure if I really need to. Nothing's really changed on it. I did find an SOJ not too long ago, so I'm thinking of switching out the nasal ring for the SOJ. What do you guys think? Ooh, unique amulet. What's it gonna be? Atma's Scarab, a rare one. A rarer amulet. It's a cool find. What do you want? Yeah. Not bad. Nagel. Shit. Still confused on your answer, Stacks, whether you are a fan of Nagel or not. But yeah, I have 2 SOJs I've found so far after getting the new account. So one of them, obviously, I made into an Annihilus. The other one I'm holding on to for my Nova Sorceress that I eventually will make. But I would like to find, what's it called? Or I would like to craft a nice 10 to 20. Read a Fist of the Heavens. That's not bad. Not great either, but. But anyways, I would like to have a nice crafter caster amulet for the Nova Sorceress. Annie actually rolled pretty well. I was really happy with it. So 17, 19, 6. Yeah, but for the Nova Sorceress, I feel like SOJs are damn near a requirement because of the energy shield. Sunder, and it's a bad Sunder. We're just gonna ignore that one like it never happened. Get them all in close and then blow them up. Alright, nothing there. Yeah, they are nice to have, man. But on Switch, I think I found 2 of them before I started D2R on PC. So in total, since D2R has come out, I think I've found 4 of them. I've never farmed for them. But I would like to do that. Be nice to see if I can get an upgrade to my Annihilus. And just to have 2 on hand at any time, you know? You were my silver medal. $16 to mana, we'll hold on to that one, I guess. Some ceremonial javelins to check out as well. 640. Nope. I like the bromance going on in chat right now. Can see that rock behind all the cows. Kind of thinking we're gonna have to start planning a riot here, fellas. This is not going the way I was hoping. But we did ID a unique ring and amulet, so that was nice. But I want a high rune. That's what I want. Yeah, just Grey Wolf in general, it would be cool to find one of those super rare jewels. You know, like a 1540 would be sweet. Something like that. And like a 1530 on the fire res. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. You guys almost got me killed. I did put a pretty sweet jewel in that perfect ethereal shaft stop that I found. So this one is a 8 to maximum damage and 14 to all res. So I was thinking of putting an in this, but I mean with just 1 less to the all resistance and then 8 plus max damage, I thought that was pretty cool. So pretty interesting jewel to put in there. I could have put increased attack speed as well, but this guy, he's not doing much damage. I'm really just using him for the aura support with the prayer, cure, or cleansing and meditation from the Iron Golem. So he's not doing much damage anyways, and he's not like proccing anything. So I'm just using him for the auras, and then for the conviction aura as well as the other ones that I mentioned. But yeah, that's a perfect ethereal shaft stop. I'm debating on trying to up it, you know, since it's perfect, but I think there is a chance that like the strength requirement goes way up, and you don't get much more defense. You know, that is a possibility with shaft stop. Oh yeah, I never answered your question earlier. Yes. I think we're gonna do the traditional riot. I don't think the 92 riot variety is a good thing. But yeah. Sorry for the noise. Mrs. Degenerate is feeding the dogs. Yeah, light radius is OP. You're not wrong. Do you guys know the capped light radius? Like the most you can have, and it caps? Curious if you guys know this. Yeah, I think Grey Wolf, yep. Thank you for popping in, though. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I hope you have a good night. Have any of you other guys played Ark? I haven't played it at all. Pretty much am a degenerate for D2, as the name would suggest. Ooh, we have a superior conquest sword. I'm hoping that's 3 open socket. 15? Ah. Too bad. I want one for a lawbringer or a plague. Warriors. Oh man. That's awesome, Duck. I've never even played it, and I can't even say that I've even seen gameplay from it. And come on, RNG. Bless me. Couple of small charms. Hey! 7%er. How about that? We'll take that one. Finally, a decent charm. Alright, Michael. You have a good one, man. Thank you for popping in. We'll take that little upgrade right there. But the problem is... Oh, now it's exactly at 350 with that change. So, that was exactly the charm that we needed. Alright, see you, Grey Wolf. Take care, man. Alright guys, I'm gonna do one more run and call it a night. One more run. Yeah, baby went to bed late this evening, unfortunately, so I will have to, I'm gonna have to shut it down a little early so I can still have some time with my wife before we have to go to bed and get ready for work in the morning. So this one is the last run. So I think Dark Wood, yeah, I have an awesome map for this one. Let's check this out. Or maybe I'm mistaken. That's alright. Yes, I do remember that, Duck. Boondocks, yep. I used to watch that when I was younger. Yeah, thank you, Duck. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, appreciate it, Duck. Alright, let's see if we can get some last run luck here, huh, boys? I could use it. Because all I have to show for tonight pretty much is a 7% Magic Find Small Charm. And I know I haven't played long or anything, but something would be nice. Something else would be nice. Sweet base, another charm. Rune? Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? Maybe it is. Hey, another one. We'll take it, right? Two of them from cows and back-to-back runs. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to switch out one of my charms though, because I'm at exactly 350 and I kind of just like that, you know? Or maybe 351. Maybe that'll tip me over the edge to find something awesome. Yeah, exactly, OPH. Ask and you shall receive. I should only ask for high runes. Maybe that's the key. I want nothing but high runes. Alright, little 30% or 29% lightning res, 9 dex jewel. That's not a bad jewel. I hold on to that for something. I don't think I'll... likely will never use it, but you know, kind of a cool find. It's like, you know, if you wanted to put like an Ort rune in something, it'd be better than an Ort rune. You know, in like a playthrough, it'd be kind of a cool find, or a cool thing to use. Alright, I think that was it, my friends. Oh, wait. Hold on. One more champion pack, or unique pack here. Alright. Hit a couple of these hidden stashes. Alright, fellas. Let's see here. Well, let's add this in. So if anyone is watching later, they know I found 2 of these. There we go. So anyways, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me tonight. Just had the 2 7% magic find small charms, but hey, for the amount of time that I was able to play, not too bad. But again, sorry for the short stream, but appreciate you all for showing up and hanging out and chatting. It's been fun. So you guys, hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
D2R Degenerate. Degenerate.